Hello, I'm John Zimmerman, and welcome to episode 3 of Constellation Chat. I took a little break from filming, and now I'm back and getting back into the swing of things. During my little break, I celebrated my birthday. It was very nice. I enjoyed it. And also, I got this very nice black hat. My sister painted the number 88 on it for me. But why the number 88, you ask? Well, you might figure it out if you watch the previous episode of Constellation Chat. But now let's talk constellations. However, before we do that, I'd like you to take a look at the image on your screen and identify the people in the image. It's a picture of Franklin D. Roosevelt, Winston Churchill, and Joseph Stalin. This picture was taken during the Yalta Conference in 1945. The reason why I showed you that picture is because the night sky has a big 3 as well. And this big 3 is very easy to find, and you can find it within the next several weeks. So now I'm going to show you how to find the big 3 of the night sky. Simply go outside any clear night over the next few weeks. March is a great time to find the big 3 and face due south. And the first thing you should see immediately is Orion the Hunter. 2 stars over here mark his shoulders, and 2 stars over here mark his knees. The star that marks his armpit is named Betelgeuse, which comes from the Arabic word Betelgeuse, and that, not surprisingly, means armpits. The star marking his other shoulder is named Bellatrix. This star over here is named Scythe, and this star's name over here is Rigel. But now let's focus on the big 3, Orion's belt. The 3 stars that make up Orion's belt have fascinated many people throughout history. In fact, the great poet Alfred Lord Tennyson wrote, "Those 3 stars of the airy giant zone that glitter by the burnished frosty dark." In fact, I remember when I was younger, I was out stargazing with one of my uncles, and the 2 of us were looking at Orion's belt. That night was a night that I will never forget. And believe me, these 3 stars have names that you'll love to say over and over again. Their names from left to right are Alnatak, Alnalam, and Mintaka. Alnatak comes from the Arabic word for girdle. Alnalam comes from the Arabic word for string of pearls, which refers to all 3 stars. And Mintaka comes from the Arabic word for belt. Once again, their names are Al-Natak, Al-Malam, Mintaka. And compared to other stars, these three stars are pretty far away. Let's go over their distances from closest to farthest. Alnitak, the star on the far left, is 826 light years away. So we see it as it existed 826 years ago. Mintaka, the star on the far right, is 919 light years away. So we see it as it existed 919 years ago. But Alnilam, the star in the middle, is 1,359 light years away. In conclusion, when we look up at the stars that make up Orion's belt, we see them all as they existed approximately 1,000 years ago. Is that incredible or what? And finally, I'd like to conclude this episode with something that has nothing to do with astronomy, but is still significant to many people, including me. I'd like you to mark February 28th on your calendar as Rare Disease Day. Rare Disease Day is a holiday set aside to recognize individuals with special needs. This holiday is celebrated on February 28th, but on a leap year it's celebrated on February 29th. I have a rare disease. My disease is called osteogenesis imperfecta, OI for short. It's more commonly known as brittle bones disease. Because of that, I have had many fractures throughout my lifetime, so I've experienced excruciating pain throughout a good part of my life. Yet I don't let that stand in my way. I still manage to do good things, and because of that, I'm here hosting this wonderful show, showing you the constellations of the night sky. And that is it for episode 3 of Constellation Chat. I'd like to thank James C. Albury, Ann Berkenbush, and Dean Regas for helping me create this episode. Remember to mark February 28th on your calendar as Rare Disease Day. And remember to go outside over the next few weeks, face due south, and find Alnitak, Alnilam, and Mintaka, the big three of the night sky. And if you want to email me, feel free to do so by sending me an email to the email address at the bottom of your screen. feb8prod@gmail.com. I'm John Zimmerman, and thanks for watching Constellation Chat. The stars are calling your name.